Mind and Motion series. Motion, finding your way to move. Let's be honest, not everyone should run a marathon. In fact, maybe you shouldn't even run at all, and that's perfectly okay. The name of this channel is Mind and Motion doesn't always mean running. It doesn't have to be fast, it doesn't have to be competitive, it doesn't have to be hard. Motion simply means movement. Movement that fits your life, your health, your body, and your heart. When I decided to change my lifestyle, running naturally became my thing. It worked for me. It matched my rhythm. I enjoyed the feeling of progress with every step. But your journey may look different. And that's the whole point of this episode. Section 1. Your motion doesn't have to look like mine. Some people think that if they can't run, they can't transform their health. But the truth is, running is just one path. Not the only path. Maybe your knees hurt. Maybe your doctor said no. Maybe you simply don't like running. That doesn't mean you're failing, it just means your movement style is waiting to be discovered. Motion is personal, motion is flexible, motion is yours. The question is not, can you run? The real question is, can you move? And the answer is always yes. Section 2. The story of my mother. Let me share something personal. Years ago, my mother had a heart attack, a moment that shakes your entire world. When she started recovering, the doctors told her, you need movement. Not intense workouts, just movement. She didn't choose to run. She didn't go to a gym. She didn't buy expensive equipment. She simply walked. At first, she could barely manage a few minutes, but she kept going, minute by minute, day by day, step by step. And then she decided something beautiful. She set a goal, a dream, a vision. She wanted to get strong enough to travel across Europe and walk the historic pilgrimage routes. That goal became her fuel. It gave her direction, and walking, something simple and gentle, became her thing. Not because it was easy, not because it was mandatory, but because it meant something to her. Her motion matched her life, her health, her personality, and that's the lesson. Your movement doesn't have to impress anyone, it just has to improve you. Section 3. My friend's story. A completely different path. Now compare that to a friend of mine who did something totally unexpected. One day, he showed up and said, I bought a kayak. A kayak, not a treadmill, not running shoes, not dumbbells, a kayak. He discovered kayaking by accident during a weekend trip. He felt peace on the water, felt strength in his arms, felt clarity in his mind, and he said, this is my thing. Kayak paddling became his form of movement, his therapy, his exercise, his escape. He wasn't chasing trends. He wasn't comparing himself to runners, weightlifters, or cyclists. He found movement that matched his soul. And that's the beauty of motion. It can look different for each of us. Section 4. Your motion can be anything. Let's make something clear. No single activity is superior. No single workout is mandatory. No single style is for everyone. Movement can be walking, cycling, yoga, Pilates, swimming, hiking, rowing, dancing, home workouts, strength training, jump rope, martial arts, Zumba, stretching routines, gardening, even playing with your kids or your dog. You don't need to copy anyone. You don't need to do what's trending. You don't need to do what others expect. All you need is something that gets your body moving, your blood pumping, your muscles active, and your mind refreshed. Motion is not a sport. Motion is a lifestyle. Section 5. Why motion matters. Let's talk about why movement is so essential. Movement is medicine. Literally, it lowers blood pressure, reduces stress hormones, improves sleep, strengthens the heart, boosts mood, builds energy, supports weight loss, prevents diseases, strengthens bones, reduces pain, improves digestion. Your body is designed to move. When you move, you tell your body, I'm alive, I'm active, I'm improving. And the best part, it doesn't matter how fast you are, it doesn't matter how heavy you lift, it doesn't matter how long you train. What matters is that you show up, even a little bit, even gently, even slowly. Because small motion is better than no motion, and small motion is where big changes begin. Section 6. How to find your movement. Here's a simple guide to discovering the movement that fits your life. 1. Start with what feels natural. Do you enjoy being outdoors? Try walking or hiking. Love the water? Try swimming or kayaking. Prefer staying home? Do indoor workouts. 2. Choose something fun. If exercise feels like punishment, you won't continue. Make it enjoyable. 3. Start small. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's enough to begin. 4. Listen to your body. Motion should challenge you, not injure you. Find the balance. 5. Set a personal goal. My mother set a travel goal. My friend set a kayaking goal. What's your goal? Not a number, not a race, a purpose. Section 7. Training tips for any activity. Here are universal tips that apply to any movement you choose. Warm up your joints for 3 to 5 minutes. Move with good form. Hydrate before and after. Increase intensity slowly. Wear proper footwear, if walking, or running. Stretch to avoid stiffness. Track your progress. Rest when needed. Don't compare your journey to others. Remember, being active is not a competition, it's a commitment. Final message. Motion is not about becoming an athlete. Motion is about becoming alive. You don't need to run. You don't need to lift heavy. You don't need to follow trends. You just need to move. Find the movement that matches your body, your personality, your health, your dreams. Your motion might be slow, it might be simple, it might be gentle, but it will still change your life. Because motion, in any form, is the bridge between the person you are and the person you want to become. This is your journey, your choice, your movement. Let's move forward together.